Nigeria. In other words, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing.
Independent National Electoral Commission stated on Thursday that the recall petition did not meet the constitutional requirements because the number of constituents who signed the petition fell short of 50% of the registered voters in her senatorial district. INEC, however, maintained that the Constitution does not limit the number of times a lawmaker can be recalled. Well, in a Facebook post, Natasha described the development as a victory and dedicated it to Nigerians. Let's take Natasha's post on Facebook. She wrote, "On God, it's victory for the people of Nigeria. One battle down, two more to go. Deep gratitude to my beloved husband, awesome support team, magnificent people of Kogi Central, and the great people of Nigeria at large. INEC Nigeria, you did well." Well, in the meantime, Senator Akpoti Uduaghan has dared the Senate President, Gov Okpebholo, to press charges over the death threat allegation she levied against him during her rally in Kogi State on Tuesday. Well, Natasha spoke on live television saying that her utmost priority is to remain alive. Let's take a look.
What is important to me is to stay alive, because dead men tell no tales. And God forbid, if I had not come out, and if I don't speak about this, and something happens, and they succeed in their plans, how again, like I tell you, there were actually three conversations that happened that day. I spoke only about two. The third one was quite minute, which is that they should prepare to field in someone who will, just in case I want to contest in 2027, some strong person who will clinch the ticket from me during the primaries. That's the third part of it. The first was my recall. The second was to eliminate me. The third was to put in someone who would take the ticket from me in 2027 if I want to contest. So if you are doubting the recall that we just experienced, are you getting my point?
Are you able to prove this? That's the point. I mean, anyone can make an allegation, but the issue is, are you able to prove it when it comes to it?
Let us get to that bridge. I'm hearing that the Senate President wants to sue me for that. I will tell him to go ahead. We'll meet and we'll cross that bridge.
All right. Natasha Akpoti here, Senator Natasha. She has maintained that her allegations are valid, basically saying that she will provide evidence if the need arises. Well, in the meantime, I mean, talking about this recall process, a group under the aegis of the coalition of Kogi Central Concerned Citizens have thanked INEC for validating over 208,000 signatures in their recall petition against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, viewing it as proof that the majority of voters in the district have abandoned her, despite falling short of the required threshold. The group maintained that they remain committed to the recall process and accused Natasha of misconduct and divisiveness. They also vowed to pursue the process within constitutional guidelines and demanded transparency from INEC. Our favorite Niger wife, this group, they are not giving up. I mean, when I read the statement, I actually laughed for a moment. They don't agree for anybody. I mean, what actually is going on here? I'd like for you to tie in all the stories together, especially that video I played earlier of Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan maintaining that her allegations are valid.
Okay, so, wow, where do we begin? Let's begin with the 208,000 plus signatures. Yeah. We've just finished a conversation with the Director of Education and Publicity for INEC, Mrs. Victoria Eta Messi. And she said that those 200, they had not reached the stage of verifying signatures yet. So those that are celebrating that, oh, but they still got 208,000. No, it's not that that was authenticated. They didn't even get to that stage because they already saw that if it were that they were to vet the 208,000, the number wouldn't even be enough anyway. So let's first put that to bed. Now, secondly, with regards to her providing evidence and so forth, I think what everybody wants is for Natasha to follow this process and to follow it through to the very end. She knows her strategy. She knows what her advisors have put together and how they are guiding her. So we are all anticipating when this evidence will drop, because everybody has been shouting evidence.
Yes.
So we are all anticipating for that day when she decides that this is the correct platform and the correct medium, whether it's in the court of law, whether it's on the Senate floor, we don't know. But we're waiting. Those who support her and even those who are against her, we're waiting for that almighty evidence to drop. Now, very quickly, her poster, 2027 and beyond, has gotten people talking.
Yes.
Is she running? And she mentioned in that interview, she was asked, is it that you have gubernatorial ambitions now? And she said, well, if she were to run against Ododo and Yahaya Bello combined, she would beat them.
Yes.
On that ticket.
Yes.
So interesting to see the development of her political career until 2027 and beyond, because this entire debacle has given her a new level of visibility that, only these types of situations can give you, unplanned, spontaneous. And she said she lives in the now, she lives in the moment.
Yes.
So let's see where it goes. Could she be our first female governor?
Who knows?
Elected governor?
I like your question, Vimbai. And Rufai, I don't know if you watched that interview. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But, she also, towards the end of the interview, said that she doesn't mind a political solution. I mean, it kind of, gives that illusion or, impression that she might want to actually run. And who knows? She's actually quite popular in Kogi State. Rufi.
So if Senator Akpoti runs for governor, this is not going to be the first time. She's actually been a candidate and she did run for governor.
Yes, she did.
In Kogi State under SDP. I remember, in fact, that was the first time we met her and we brought her on this platform. I will remember how she was treated, how she was pushed around, how she was hurt. And we remember the inhumanity that went on. And we remember the perpetrators of that action. We remember those elections in Kogi. We haven't forgotten. And you see, that was what helped her to get the appeal she's now getting, because a lot of people feel that it doesn't speak good of our society that people should be treated this way. In that interview, she said that the helicopter idea, which seems to have caught on with a lot of, the Gen Z generation and people in general, was her husband's idea. And I like the fact that she did, pay tribute, to her husband. Because in all of this, Alema is a real he for she. It takes a brave man to cut off his own business ties with a man that he had a lot of business ties with, that Senator Gov Okpebholo, to be able to stand and support his wife. Some men might not be that nice. They'll throw you under the bus, sharp.
Yes.
But thank you so much for standing by your wife.
Yeah.
Then she went ahead to grieve in precise details the meetings that were held and the things that were said. Does she have weaknesses, and can she substantiate with evidence? Because she didn't miss words. In fact, she even talked about the time those meetings were held.
Yes.
What we'll reiterate is, please, nothing must happen to Natasha. She must be safe. Then she went ahead, to talk about the fact that she's done nothing wrong, that even the suspension was illegal in the first place, which, yes, she has a point, because the courts did stall that suspension, but they went ahead against the courts. Then she went ahead to talk about the plots. As a politician here, she would say she would beat Yahya Bello and Ododo. We've not tested that in an election. I wouldn't stretch that.
All right.
Yahya Bello is Ododo is the incumbents. So we won't test that. But she's quite popular and her people have come out.
Well said.
But the fact that we're talking about how women are treated in politics in 2025, when this democracy we all enjoy today was fought for by women like Gambusa Waba, speaks volumes of how we have gone down in our social and civic life in this country, and that we must change.
Well said. I mean, speaking to her popularity, Dr. Vatia, before I come to you, in the meantime, Senator Akpoti Uduaghan on Thursday launched the construction of a free maternity and child care center in Kogi State, set to be completed in 4 months. Well, according to her, the 20-bed facility will include 2 delivery rooms, an ICU center, and staff quarters to ensure round-the-clock medical care. Highlighting the unique challenges of pregnancy, Natasha stressed the need for accessible healthcare, especially in rural areas. She was received by a group of women who sang a special song in her honor. Let's take a look. I mean, I love that song, Natasha. I mean, she is actually... I don't know how to sing it, but I like it. Natasha, what does it say?
I don't know it. I think it's a local Iberian language.
I love it. But Natasha is still doing so well for her constituents. I mean, beyond this, initiative, she's done so much. I went through her Facebook post, and I was in awe with everything that she's been doing. I mean, only recently, she gave out food, she gave out supplies, and we're seeing that she's continuing to engage with her group. I mean, only yesterday we talked about this woman who died because there was not enough facility or an emergency care center. She was pregnant and she couldn't get to a good clinic in time, or she couldn't pay 500,000 naira.
News. The affirmation of Monday Okpebholo as the duly elected governor of Edo State by the State Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, has been welcomed by mixed feelings, as some politicians have expressed divergent opinions on the judgment. It will be recalled that the 3-man panel headed by Justice Wilfred Pochi on Wednesday in his judgment validated the electoral victory of Governor Monday Okpebholo, a candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in the September 21, 2024 governorship election in the state. Asoego Laolu, a candidate of the People's Party, Democratic Party, PDP, and 15 other candidates were defeated by Governor Monday Okpebholo.
This is not a news to us because Edo people have spoken before. The court has just reaffirmed what Edo people voted for. So we want to thank God, we want to thank the people of Edo, and I also want to congratulate my principal, the executive governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo.
It's victory for the great people of Edo State, because it's not a victory for Monday Okpebholo, it's victory for Edo State because Monday Okpebholo is the governor of Edo State. He was elected by Edo people. And we are using this opportunity to call on everybody in the state to come together at this point
so that we can move the state forward.
Now, with respect to the judgments delivered had absolutely nothing, no semblance whatsoever with all the documents that were circulating yesterday. So it is really kudos to the judiciary, number one, and then especially congratulations to the learned judges of the tribunal. There are 3 stages of the process. This is only the first stage, but we are quite happy on behalf of our client, the governor, that at least we have emerged victorious at this stage.
The tribunal dismissed our case. That's the summary of everything. But we are very hopeful that some issues that we raised and we canvassed, we'll frame them up and we'll appeal. We'll see how we can advise our client on something.
Joining us now on this show to review and analyze the ruling by the Edo Election Petition Tribunal is Liboros Oshoma, a lawyer and a human rights activist who hails from Edo State. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Okay, you are from Edo State, so
yes.
I don't need to tell you the story of your state. What's your take on this latest development?
Yeah, the first thing is, in one breath, we say we don't want courts to interfere in our electoral process. But in another breath, we wait for courts to interfere, and we're waiting for court to make a pronouncement on the same electoral process. And so, over time, you see that since governorship election petition terminates at the Supreme Court has streamlined the process for determining election petition. If you look at Section 135 and Section 134, Section 135 states that election cannot be invalidated on certain ground. And Section 137, mainly after the amendment of the Electoral Act 2022, Section 137 was introduced. And it was also to help the limitation created with the 6 months time limit. But if you remember, we're in this studio here, the Oyetola and INEC case in Osun, that PDP won. The ground for the challenge of APC then was almost the same thing like what PDP is challenging in Edo State. And their ground was a substantial non-compliance and overvoting and irregularities, hinging their argument on Section 137. And the Supreme Court ruled in that matter that the fact that Section 137 states that you can do without oral evidence does not mean that you can discountenance oral evidence when the documentary evidence, yes, of the tribunal party, and not the collation officer. For example,
okay, not the collation officer.
Not the collation officer. It is the polling, because it is hearsay. It is direct evidence.
No, but isn't it their polling agent that they said is hearsay?
No, when you bring a collation agent, there are collation agents. There are agents at the collation center, and then there are agents also at the polling unit. And most times what happens, because some of these agents are not your party members, you just hire them. Some of them might even as abscond on the day of election.
Some of them can work for 2-3 political parties.
You know, so on the day of election, it may be after the election, some of them are nowhere to be found. And so you now begin to fish for people. And in most cases, sorry, Doc. In most cases, the people you find are your collation agents who were members of your party. So when you present those agents, the question we usually ask is, were you present? And he says, no, I just got information from, I was a supervisor and I got information. So that means you were not directly involved in this allegation that you are complaining about.
Inexorably, Monday Okpebholo has been moving towards his final legal affirmation as governor of Edo State. With Wednesday's election tribunal ruling dismissing the PDP's case seeking to disqualify the APC governor, Mr. Okpebholo's supporters say he's now galloping towards that final seminal moment of undisputed victory. But as one political pundit put it, one particular legal nightmare may be over at the tribunal level, but there's still the terrifying prospect of both the appeal court and the Supreme Court before the case is resolved. And that means that Mr. Okpebholo will be forced to continue to defend his INEC-declared victory for some time to come, even though he's already in the governor's lodge. How badly this inescapable fact will affect his governorship is anyone's guess. Well, for more on the verdict of the Edo State Election Petitions Tribunal, I'm joined now on the line from Benin by the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Dennis Idahosa. Mr. Idahosa, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us. What is your reaction to the tribunal's verdict? I expect you and your supporters are suffused with the thrill of victory.
Good evening to you and to Nigerians. It's such a great honor and privilege to be here. The victory yesterday wasn't a surprise to us because Edo citizens voted for us in September last year, and it was clear, and they voted loud and clear, and the victory yesterday was reaffirmed by the court of law, and we thank God for that. And you can come to Benin today and see the jubilation across the state in the 3 senatorial districts in Edo State. So that is clear to us that the people are happy, and we are very grateful to God for what he has done.
Well, the PDP has, of course, rejected that verdict and has gone to appeal. I mean, how nervous does that make you? Because, I mean, clearly you're not out of the woods yet.
No, basically, I am not a rookie as regards to issues of tribunal. I ran an election before in 2019. I went through the woods. In 2023, into the reps, the same thing. So I understand that there are still little of those people out there giving them false hope. But what we saw yesterday was a transparent verdict. It was free, fair, and credible. Even if they go all the way to Supreme Court, we are very certain that we are going to defeat them because the Edo people gave us mandate.
Well, I mean, just to look at the case a little more closely, I mean, they say the documents that they brought to court were certified by INEC, that they were accepted into evidence by the courts, but the tribunal did not look at the documents because they said that it was not their duty to look at bags of documents and that the PDP did not put them forward in proper interpretive order as evidence. I mean, the PDP rejects that and suggests that it is the duty of the tribunal to go through the evidence. And this is part of the basis on which they're going on appeal. I mean, do you detect any inconsistencies with that as far as you can see?
No, I was in court yesterday throughout. The first case was struck out between my principal, Okpebholo, and the AA, and thereafter we went into a court party. It was also dismissed, and that of PDP, what they did was just dump document in the court, and they didn't go through the normal process. It's not the duty of the court to look at those documents. They were supposed to speak to those documents. So they know that what they did was wrong. I just, at this time, I would appeal to the opposition. My boss yesterday, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, has already extended hand of fellowship for them to come and let's build Edo together instead of wasting resources in the court of law. Yes, I did say yesterday that the judiciary is a hope of a common man. We've done that yesterday, and God gave us victory through those justices. And I took my time to listen to the verdict, the judgment. And those judges, this is one of the best case I've seen, or best judgment, because the It took him almost 5 hours to read the judgment to us. And there was no objection there because everything was clear in line with the law and the constitution of our great country. So if the PDP are still thinking of going to appellate court, that's fine. We can't stop them. But the most important thing is we are very sure we won the election and the people spoke and the people are ready to go with us and support us to ensure that there's peace and stability and victory will come, even if they decide to go to Supreme Court. We are very sure we won the election and the court has reaffirmed it yesterday. So we wish them well, whatever decision they decide to take. We are ready.
Well, without belaboring the point too much, I mean, they had 3 major issues before the tribunal. They said there had been over-voting in dozens of polling units, I think about 133. They also said there'd been incomplete collation of figures in several polling units. They also submitted evidence before the tribunal showing that in about 400 polling units, INEC failed to abide by its own guidelines in Section 73 of the Electoral Act, which says that prior to the election at a polling unit, there must be a recording in the forms prescribed by INEC of the quantity, serial numbers, and other particulars of result sheets, ballot.
Good evening to every one of you. Today is 4th April 2025. Happy weekend to every one of you right now. How not be? Can anybody hear me? Please acknowledge my voice. Okay. Thank you, Abu Aziz. Yeah, you can hear me. Wonderful. Yes, Abure, Ojibole. Yeah, they said that. In fact, Abure, the only person we me know at this particular moment, they don't sack him for everywhere. This man refused to go. What did they need to do Abure at the moment? I mean, they use that rope where they tie cow. They'll tie a leg, tie a hand. They'll make sure they tie the leg and the hand for back, not be front, because you go still drag. Come on, they'll tie the leg, go back, tie the hand, go back. They go throw for inside one lorry. Carry and go for Benin, go put on there. If not, Abure no go come out. Abure say, the money where they enjoy for here too sweet. The sugar way they inside here too sweet. I am not going anywhere. When I see what our leaders they do, tell me why somebody will be desperate to hold on to power. I've said this so many times. When you see any kind of desperation from any kind of human being, you need to be skeptical and pay attention to their doings. Every court does sack Abure. Abure say lie, I know they go anywhere. Now, Supreme Court does sack him now. He still say he know they go anywhere. Maybe we'll go Ghana court now. Now Ghana will call upon sack him because since the highest of all for Nigeria does sack Abure. Abure say he know they go anywhere. I've never seen this kind of thing before. Anyway, my people, as we speak right now, Abure refused the decision of the Supreme Court. So I don't know. If not because Peter Obi is still there, to be honest, anything will concern Abure or concern Labour Party, will concern me. I say things how it is. And because Peter Obi is still there, I make you and I they say, Supreme Court, Abure, Supreme Court, Abure. What concern me, concern me? For example, now the case where SDP get for court, now it concern you. The case where other sponsor parties get AA party, it concern you. It's because Peter Obi is there. That's it. He said, no, they go. I want to know why I want to Abure. More go carry about ourselves, more carry and go Benin. I don't know. That's what we will do with that. Go fire one to tie him. He said, he not go come out like. He's over his dead body. He's not going anywhere. I appreciate you all, my people. My presentation continues anyway. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Abu Aziz. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for all that you do. Thank you, Divine Cross. I can see you in the building, Jude King. Thank you, Beck Mark. Thank you, Mike Akembari, my brother, I can see you all right there. Remy Abdul, building, thank you very much. Luatosi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you. Otu, thank you. Ajio Deborah, thank you very much. Ima Uma, thank you. James Ome, I can see you right there, Upright TV, I can see you. Dewale Babajali, thank you. God bless you all. Golden Night Stars, can see you as well. Emmanuel Shooks in the building as well. Peg Modi, thank you very much, man. God bless you all. I wish I can mention all names, but we not to comment today because we don't present so many things earlier on. But nevertheless, we're just going to move on right now. I want you guys to know that I appreciate every one of you listening to us all right there on the comment section. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. But meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly go to Edo State. Over the victory of Senator Monday Okpebholo, the executive governor of Edo State, our Oba of Benin, he go greet him, he go meet our Oba of Benin to receive blessings. I would like make we watch this video together. Make we see him for ourselves.
Of Edo State stands still on Thursday as Governor Monday Okpebholo and Deputy Governor Denis Idausa come back from Abuja after the Election Petition Tribunal confirmed them win for the September 21, 2024 governorship election. Secretary to the state government Musa Ihilo and other top government officials followed the governor for motorcade from airport, go Oba of Benin Palace, His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedokwa Akpolokpolo Oba Ewari II, where they welcome and warmly. For the visit, the governor and the people show respect to the Oba, as in thank Amwela for the prayers and the support for the new government. The governor also thanked the judges for the unanimous decision wey favor and based on the evidence we them see. He come reassure the people of Edo State say in government go continue the development to make sure say them benefit well from democracy. Governor Okpebholo constantly thanked the people of Edo State for the love and support. Akon promise say he go continue to work hard for their well-being.
The issue at the tribunal between Monday Okpebholo and Aswe Ikotalo has been resolved. It has been resolved in the favor of Monday Okpebholo.
Now the hear what they talk of Governor Okpebholo. Maybe they talk.
On behalf of the Oba come appreciate the governor's role for rescuing the state and helping the state to grow. He come also pray for the success of the government. His Royal Majesty comes to encourage Governor Okpebholo to work even harder, say them they proud of him work and come thank him for coming to visit the palace first.
I want to, on behalf of my chiefs, members of the family here present, and all the good people that even have accompanied you here, to thank you for coming to the palace as your first port of call after the victory in the tribunal. When we heard about the, let me recognize the Deputy Governor. Don't want him to be thinking that I don't like him. The SSG. He must be engaged with them. The SSG, Senator, Chief of Staff, Philip, news, between the news where you are boxing on stage, yeah? To show how fit you are, and you were really fit. You demonstrated it in your fight for survival. And His Excellency, the former Deputy Governor, Lucky Maswen, and Pastor is next to him there. I don't want to miss anybody. But I can see Attorney General if I can stand on protocol, existing protocol. The Attorney General, I want to, on behalf of the chiefs, members of the royal family, thank you. Thank you all for accompanying His Excellency to come to the palace today. When we heard of the victory in the tribunal, of course, it was obvious that the victory was victory for everybody. I'm trying to be careful about my words because I know how far it can go. Like I said, he has already been doing very well for the state. He has hit the ground running. And I got a message because I'm supposed to be traveling. I am traveling today. I'm supposed to travel today on a working visit. On a working visit, if I may mention it, to the UAE. And on a working visit, we're always trying to be working all the time, also for the people, for the state, to support the state government, whatever we are doing. Then the information came that His Excellency, they are all coming home today. They are all coming to Benin, to Edo State today. That the first port of call, he wants to bring the victory of that tribunal to his father. So I was touched. I said, of course, I have to wait for my son. As I said, my traditional son, not political son, traditional son. And I love it. I love it that he is my traditional son. We'll do our best to be fatherly to you. We'll do our best to pray for you. So here we are. It took him over 1 hour to come from the airport to the palace because of the crowd. I understand the crowd was a carnival style movement, almost like when I came from Rome. Almost like when I came from Rome. We waited and I said, is this still coming? I said, is this not like when I came from Rome? It was like carnival. The Tony Kabaka really here. You know how here now. We thank you very much, Your Excellency, for deeming it fit to bring the victory to your father. I accept your coming here today. I accept your coming here, and like I said, we'll keep on praying for you, your family, your people, all the good people surrounding you that are supporting you are in our prayers. The genuine ones, so you can never have everybody. The genuine ones. I thank you very much, Your Excellency. I will not take too much of your time because I know you must go and continue the celebration, while we also continue our own celebration. formidable team that has accompanied you here. I thank you all. I thank all of you. I thank all of you standing, both that are here and that are outside that could not come in here. I wish them all well. Your Excellency, please go and enjoy, go and celebrate and work hard. We have thank you very much. Go and work harder the way you have been doing already. You walk, you play, you walk, you play. But I know you are so hard. Sometimes you don't even have time to play. So keep it up. Keep it up. We'll be praying for you. Pray for your good health. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for coming here first.
Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not to take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojisali, TMC News.
All right, that's the king, Oba Ewari II. Congratulated Okpebholo for his victory. He said he should go and celebrate as we celebrate him in the palace. So as we see him, so still the reporter for here. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I think that is all I have for you guys today. It's better we just start talking so that we don't stay here for so long as usual. Thank you very much, my people. Thanks for your time with us. Press on the dollar sign. Encourage our work, my people. Somebody should buy me a coffee if you can. I really do appreciate that. Being here every day, easy. Easy. More than they encourage us to do more for you. A link will be posted for those of you that want to come in. You can start coming in right now. Thank you so much, my wonderful people. And God will bless you now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you are coming in, always remember to turn on your camera. Without your camera, we don't allow anybody in. It's the rules of the platform. You need to see who's behind there, behind the camera, because I have two persons in the backstage. Okay. Obami, I can see you, my brother. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I can see you already. I see you are driving. Okay. James, you need to turn on your camera. If not, you are not coming in. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I just want us to start talking. For those of you that want to call in, please call in now. Let me take your calls so we can move on. If not, if I wait 10 seconds, you're not calling in, I'll just move on straight to the panelists so we can start talking. We're already over 1 hour. Yes. Do your part by pressing on the like button to share. Thank you very much, Aureyemi Abdul, for the super chats. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Your pocket never ever run dry. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Do your part by pressing on the like button. Okay, let me call on the first person on the panel today, Sir Luis. Sir Luis, you're the first. I just want you to talk to us. With all we've presented so far today, choose any of the above or all of them. Use your 8 minutes to talk about it, sir. Good evening to you once again.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'll start with, let me just wrap it up from the beginning with what I can remember. With the Natasha's issue, I think I was discussing with someone yesterday. I told them, I said, the arrogance of our politicians, the short-sightedness of their arrogance is what has empowered Natasha. Because if these people actually had common sense, knowing the fact that the world is not moving backward, this world is moving forward. We are not retrogressing, we are progressing. When Natasha came up with her issues, I was expecting that high level of civility will be applied in dealing with these issues. The suspension and everything, trying to just swallow her up, thinking no, Nigerian people will just take it like that. That is going to empower her. The gentleman kept arguing, say, who is Natasha? Do you know the number 3 man? Said, this is the problem with Nigeria. Number 3 man, my foot. Do you even understand that nobody stays in that position forever? There are people that the more you try to bury them, the more you attack them, the more powerful they become. And I went on, I just said, okay, let me make some research over people that were politically attacked. And that political attack that they got gave them victory. Winnie Mandela, we all know Winnie Mandela. Oppression, harassed, detained, and even banished multiple times under the apartheid government. But she rose to greatness, became a symbol of resistance, political force in her own right, playing a key role in the anti-apartheid movement. Then another one, Young Shang Shun, a lady from Myanmar. Political oppression, spent 15 years under house arrest, opposition, and she was oppressed by the military government, rose to greatness, won the Nobel Prize in 1991, later became a state councillor, and also that gave room to thousands of people in our country. Benazir Bhutto, of course, we talked about Benazir Bhutto. I felt brought that up when I looked at Natasha, but to look at Benazir Bhutto, I said there's a huge similarity between these two women. I wrote about it on my wall. I actually went to Canva, made a picture of both of them, put it together, put it on my wall on Facebook, and that has been shared on multiple times. She got, of course, we know she was. That one is a bit different because she was shot there, during President Musharraf, but that has also gave rise to lots of people, Another person is Ellen Johnson, the former Liberian president. Political oppression, imprisoned and forced into political exile. That also gave her rise to greatness. We know about Harriet Tubman, USA, oppression, born into slavery. But the oppression she got, how she was oppressed by the people at the top, gave her greatness. We also saw Angela Davis, oppression gave her greatness. So people need to learn. The list, it goes on. The more you oppress on people, the more greater they will become. If our politicians should learn this, these people should understand that the world doesn't revolve around them. They live in a fool's paradise. They live in a fool's paradise. Because you think you just live in a world where Nigerians are so docile, where they will never wake up one day to challenge you. And you just think you can do whatever. 6 months suspension, try to recall her. The INEC now is doing the right thing for the first time. I say, okay, INEC at least. So there are some people that say think right. So let's see how this will go from here. They said no. Someone said there's a new strategy. She will be recalled. I said, do you think Nigerians, do you forget that Nigeria is one of the countries with the lowest, the highest youth population in the world? These people you see today, their days are numbered. Nigeria is one of the few countries in the world with the highest youth population. An average Nigerian youth, look at the Nigerian population right now. Look at the percentage of the Nigerian youth. So it's not going to go on forever. The next election coming in 2027, let's see what will happen. Some people are saying Tinubu will not come. So I know that election is going to be extremely tough. I can see what is happening. Tinubu want to buy the country to himself. Labour Party, most of the members have been compromised. PDP doesn't have a stand anymore. Wike is destroying PDP party. So let's see what will happen. I know that election is going to be tough. Then back to Edo State. I'll be reading comments. People who are not from Edo State, casting aspersions on my monarch, please stop it. And I've been watching, most especially my brothers from the East. I don't know what Benin has done to most of these guys from the East. The Oba of Benin, any governor that go to see him, we congratulate him. That is what all past Obas have always done. Oba Edidewa did it. Oba of Benin will not come to say, well, this or try to speak. No. If we congratulate him, the governor have gone to see him. That is the right thing to do. Edidewa did it. When Obaseki won the first election, Obaseki went to the palace. Oba of Benin congratulated him. Even when he won the second term, there was an issue, but still, so what were you expecting about Benin to do? So tell him, no, don't come to the palace. I don't want you. No, I do understand that many of you support Obaseki. Obaseki's candidate. But because you support Obaseki's candidate does not mean that, the Oba of Benin should not accept anybody that goes to the palace is accepted. In England today, the British population is divided between Labour, Conservative, Liberal, Democrat, just name it. But still, they all go to the palace to see the king. The palace is a home to everybody. So anybody can come to the palace. But most of the attack I've been seeing are mostly people from the East. Please, we are one Nigeria. The Benin people don't always come on social media throwing insult to the kings or the Obis from the East. I don't know what has happened to the IPOB Igbos, why it looks as if Benin has become a center point to them. And I'm just going to say this here. Let me just address it because I'm going to call a spade a spade. With full respect, I don't have no problem with the Igbos. My best friend here is Chijoke. It's an Igbo guy. We talk about this all the time. The Oba of Benin accept whoever wants to accept. Who goes to the palace to visit the Oba of Benin, we accept him. As simple as that. You don't expect it to begin to. We are celebrating. The palace always celebrates. The palace is a home of celebration, a home of also to discuss what is happening to the land. There'll be several issues about when the Oba will table, this is what is happening to the land. This is what I think the people are suffering from. Constitution has given the governor the power to do so many things. Is the security officer of the state. The Constitution has also given the governor the financial power to build healthcare, to do so many things. That is the governor's call. So don't come on social media. You are expecting the Oba to do what the governor has been given the constitutional power to do with the finances and everything. Please, okay? We have respect for everybody, but you people should try to show some respect. I'll leave it like that. With the tribunal, I don't really know what I didn't know in details, but what I've seen so far, the guys from the APC came up. They said the witness that PDP called on board, when they didn't really have much fact to actually buttress their point that they were overvoting. I mean, so if you look at it, I really don't know. I know that our judiciary in Nigeria is compromised. I'm not here to stand for APC to say, well, Okpebholo won the election. No, because when I looked at the three during the campaign, Olumide Akpata was one man I saw. Someone who was the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, a man I like so much. I'm actually very, very close to him. But it got to a point where I say, you know what, this is not going to be APC or PDP, because I also where the whole thing, the whole stuff were going. There was so much fight. Olumide was not even an elephant. There were two elephants fighting. So when you see two elephants fighting and you see a man who is just a lion, probably going to stay back and watch the elephant fight themselves. That's exactly what I saw. At the end of the day, there was rigging from both sides. Let's call a spade a spade. PDP rigged, yes. APC rigged, yes. But I think one has smarted the other. That is it. So we do not have a perfect election yet. We are not even close, at all. But going forward, I believe that we will begin to make progress, because if we continue like this with this system, it's not going to work. So we don't have democracy yet. I've said this on many occasions on this platform. What we simply have right now is civil dictatorship. That's all we have. We don't have democracy yet. Going forward, I pray that maybe a time will come where there will be electoral reforms. A time will come where we will have to rewrite our constitution, because what we have right now, no country can grow with the current constitution we are operating with. It's actually counterproductive. We know that. So going forward, I believe a time will come where there will be a leader that's actually reasonable, that will say, you know what, let's build this country. Enough is enough, because there is so much happening. What we see is just a tip of the iceberg. We call about Tinubu, we talk about Oshomolo, talk about this is just a tip of the iceberg. Do you know what is actually happening behind the doors of power? Do you know those people you don't know? Do you know the power behind the power? Do you know the people you don't see? Do you know the corporations that are actually looting at the expense of the Nigerian people? There is so much happening. Jonathan fought this. Jonathan said it. Jonathan was not strong enough to do a lot of things. So Tinubu today, people are talking about is fighting the northern cabals. We know. I know the gang up that is happening from the northern part to make sure it doesn't get re-elected. I actually love it. Honestly, I love it. That is the kind of fight I want to see. I want it not to come up with their own strategy to say Tinubu will not be re-elected. Tinubu to say, I want to be re-elected. See, that is democracy. We do it in our Nigerian way. Let them fight the fight. Then let me see what will happen. Let me see the fate of Peter Obi the next election. I really want to see, because there's a lot happening. As I'm speaking to you right now, lots of billions is going around. People are being bought. No one is truthful anymore. Labour Party members are not truthful anymore. PDP members are not truthful anymore. No party members are truthful anymore. Everybody wants to dance to APC. Delefaro to me said, this is a full-blown dictatorship. Let's see what comes out of it. And I know the Northern Bloc, those ones, they are saying no matter what, Tinubu will not be re-elected. So I kind of like the fight. Because if everybody were just agreeing with him that Tinubu is going to be he's going to come back again, I'll say, well, what is happening? Everyone is dancing to his tune. But I love the kind of powerful opposition happening from the other side. Let's see what will come out of it. So I'll pause for now. Maybe I don't know if I have much time, but I'll come back again. Thank you.
All right, Sir Louis, thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for that submission. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me clearly, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you.
Good evening to you. Thank you very much. Let me stand on the existing protocol. Thank you very much for doing this again today. Greetings to everyone. Mr. Louis, you said something earlier. I was going to probably interject you, but I was like, okay, let me just allow you. Every nation is moving forward in the world. there is only one country that is moving backward, retrogressing, and that country is called Nigeria. Nigeria. Every country of the world is moving forward. Only a country, maybe a geographical location, because it's not a country, a geographical location called Nigeria is the one that is moving backward. Now, and this is how they are moving backward. They are moving backward because a lady, not just an ordinary lady now, a lady, a citizen of the country came forward, and also a distinguished senator came forward, said the Senate president sexually harassed me, and Nigerians are asking for evidence. Now, what I did not ask Nigerians yesterday is that when they say sexual harassment, what do you understand by sexual harassment? Is it until the rod enter the hole that you say, okay, that's sexual harassment? No, Nigerians, come closer and come and learn. Sexual harassment come in diverse ways. Some people, because of the way God framed them and made them, there are things that they will hear that will trigger their emotional well-being. It will trigger them emotionally. There are some people, let the opposite sex naked in their front, it doesn't move them. But touch one part of their body, they are moved. So Nigerians, when Senator Natasha Akpoti-Odua said, Akpabio sexually harassed me, and this is what he said. He said that my back will make a good movement. What do you understand by that? Can you say that? For example, let's even call it say. Okay, Mr. Lewis now, maybe Mr. Lewis is my friend. And now say Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis's wife that, oh, Mrs. Lewis, your backyard will make a good movement. And it's tell my friend, only God knows if I will go back home, maybe with my hand on my head. Let's call it a spade. Because I have sexually harassed Mrs. Lewis. Or
That was the Third World War.
Okay, I mean, I just make I even say my head. Or maybe I say Mr. Elvis, where better man they cook soup for house. I can't say Mrs. Elvis, your backyard will make a good movement. I know say they will bar me on net and 11 on Nigeria Wash. You can't send black part and they can't look for me for Dallas. The kind jail and go put me, only God know. So when that woman made that comment, Nigerians, what do you understand by sexual harassment? What does it connote to you? You're asking for evidence. Is it evidence from Akpabio's bedroom, or evidence from Mrs. Natasha's bedroom, or evidence from the hotel room? Nigerians. And that's why I said, Mr. Luisa, every country of the world is moving forward, only Nigeria is retrogressing. Because Andrew Cuomo of New York, former governor, did not even say maybe what Akpabio said, or did not do what Akpabio did. He left office. His brother, Chris Cuomo, is one of my favorite anchor on CNN. Chris Cuomo was fired. As in, fired from CNN. Why? Because he was trying to gag the people that came and speak about his brother, and he was trying to cover up for his brother. Chris Cuomo of CNN was fired. He can never get a job again in CNN. Why? Because he was trying to help his brother on sexual harassment issue. Every country of the world is moving forward. Only Nigeria is moving backward. Only Nigeria is moving backward. Now, come to the Edo Tribunal. I was even surprised to hear that three men form a panel. Okay, all well and good. They just wasted taxpayers' money on that tribunal. They wasted, because whether you like it or not, there was no way they could have declared PDP as well Godalo as the governor of Edo State. There was no way. And I advised him last year. Mr. Jonathan Ibu helped me, told him, as well, bring the money here. I will help you spend the money judiciously. and people will pray for you. But Aswe did not listen. He said, who is talking? Is he give us a mandate on Nigeria Watch Media? Leave that guy, Jare. I said, bring the money here. Let me go and let you spend it. You have just put your money into the ocean. And all of you talking about the OBA of Benin, I think we need to call a spade here. Monday Okpebholo, the last time I checked, is from Benin. He's a Benin son. So you want Oba that when Monday got there, I remember saying, do you think you win the election? The tribunal did not rule well. Okay, what do you expect the king to? What are you expecting the king to say for God's sake? What are you expecting? If you are expecting the king to put a bold face or say the tribunal didn't rule well, then it means you are satanic and you are evil. Because, like he said, this is my traditional son. As it is today, with what Obaseki did during his governorship, if he goes to the palace will welcome him. Mr. Luis, if I'm right, correct me. And Mr. Luis, maybe say to him, if I'm right, correct me. As it stands today, if Obaseki show up in the palace will welcome him. Regardless of what he has done during his tenure. So the palace is seen as the home of Olumide went there now. They said, Olumide went there. So the palace is for everybody. So the Oba is not speaking based on politics. He's just speaking based on the fact that this is the home of every Edo life. So you won't say, okay, so you would have, okay, Oba would have said, I'm going to do well. Okay, they shall make answer the governor, and then Oba will be happy. My people, let's be careful. And I'm saying this from the depth of my heart. The Oba is just like God, just like our Most High God. The same rain that fall on the wicked, fall on the good. That is God for you. So the Oba just spoke as a father, and more so, the Oba is just joining the people. Oba only had one vote in that election. Maybe if he voted even, he only had one vote in the election. So he's celebrating with the people that, okay, he said the whole thing like, it's like carnival. So it will now be different. The people have made their statements. Even though the Okpebholo are not supporting him, I'm not for Aswe, neither of them won the election. It's only painful that they did not allow the person that I intended, who is Olumide Akpebholo, to win the election. Because both APC and PDP, they are criminals. Aswe rigged. In fact, Mr. M is very, very angry. How that they can go and pay somebody $5,000, and bring the person from the US, and they lodge that short draft, like we said, in hotel. Aswe, PDP bought votes, APC bought votes, the highest bidder had it all. So all we can now be saying is that only, well, let's see what Okpebholo will do. Is it getting better? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not in those states. But for what I saw in Uromi, the guy, he has a lot of work to do. But let's also remember that Okpebholo told us during the campaign that he will give us insecurity. Don't forget, let's not forget that Okpebholo said he will give us insecurity. Maybe that is part of what we are seeing now in Uromi. And maybe we'll see another one in Ekewa, or maybe in Ring Road. So let's be careful and begin to bring that video to him. Governor, do you mean what you said? Because now we have seen Uromi killings. Did you of a truth say you will give us insecurity, or you just misyan? So let's hold him there, because we don't want insecurity. Okpebholo, we don't want insecurity. We want security. I beg, secure our life for Edo State, because you told us that you will give us insecurity. They voted. I not follow vote for you. Those who vote for you make you win. You said you go give them this. Please, Okpebholo, we don't want insecurity. Then on the Natasha issue again, let's not quickly celebrate this INEC petition, the recall petition. In that their statement, they said that the number of signatures that was needed to recall Natasha is not up to the amount of signature. That means INEC recognized the Badjuev signature. INEC, they recognize the graduate signature. That means so the question is, if they bring more signatures to make up the amount of signature that you need to record Natasha, are you going to do it, INEC? Because we know that the signature, those signatures in the first place are fake and graduate signature. They are Zimbabwe signature. So let's begin to ask INEC. They may have said they suspend the recall, but that they said that the signature is not true. Those signatures, are they legitimate signatures in the first place? So Nigerians, let's hold INEC well for their two in between their two legs. So now they are saying that the signature they are not up to. Those are Zimbabwe signature, graduate signature. That should not even be regarded in the first place. The question is, if they bring more signature and it's up to what you need, will you recognize this graduate signature, INEC? Mahmoud Yakubu, have you changed or not? Let's not leave them. Oh. Let's hold their throat like bunga fish. But Natasha, you are doing a great job. God will keep you. Nigerians are asking for evidence. I have just told them what they understand by sexual harassment. Maybe they'll come and tell us that they want you to bring video from a Fabio's bedroom or your own bedroom. Thank you very much. I use my mic, Mr. Elvis.
All right, give us a mandate. Thanks for that submission. Appreciate you. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay. Mr. Hermes, good evening. I greet you.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. Good evening to
you. God bless you. Good work you are doing. I greet you. Fellow panelists, I greet you all. And I greet Mommy Diaspora. God bless you abundantly. All the commenters and callers, prospective callers, I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. Welcome. Let me quickly start from where my brother, Mr. Give us a mandate, ended. The recall of Senator Natasha. I've said earlier on this platform, the recall cannot go through. It can't. Even as crooked as Nigeria is, unless they will have to come out, they will have to say it openly and come out that, yes, we are crooks. You know, one thing is to be a crook, another thing is for you to express it openly, verbally yourself, that yes, I am a crook. One thing is to be a thief. Another thing is for a thief to come out and say, I am a thief. They have to do that. And I mean it literally. As in, Nigerians, go to hell. If you want to do whatever you want to do, this recall goes on. They have to do that. This recall cannot go. The Nigerian system, they themselves, they have compromised the system to a point where recall, even as rigorous as the process, is outlined or has been outlined on the guidelines or on the Electoral Act, it is still possible to achieve it on a normal playing field. But the Nigerian electoral system, they have compromised it to a point where that particular section of recall cannot work. Impossible to work. They must remedy. The election must be normal. Then recall can happen. Because they didn't envisage that they could find themselves in a situation like this where recall will have to come. They also want to do recall. So that will be in their favor. So they cannot eat their cake and have it. You cannot be rigging, blatant rigging, blatant disregard to the electoral process and still want to recall. It's not possible. They know that in their various inner rooms where they are. It's not possible. Because they have not even got to that stage of signature, that Zimbabwe signature that you are referring. They have not even gotten there at all. Because when the Senator Natasha knows, she's just laughing. She just sat down there just laughing. When they get to that stage, they will have to, all those signatures, they will put it on the table side by side, and they will have to tell Nigerians or the people of Kogi Central, if it is not one person, and I'm saying it categorically, if it is not one person that sat down somewhere inside one room and signed 10,000 signatures, one person, it will be proven. How you will gather over 200,000 people, collect their signatures for this recall in that place, where the total number of people that voted, I've said this earlier before on this platform, it will be a waste of time. The recall cannot go through. It can't go through. This is just shenanigans. They are just playing games. It's not going to hold water. Because as I said, they have messed up the electoral system to a point where recall cannot happen. That is exactly where we are as far as that is concerned. But I must say that I love the people of that area of Nigeria. I love those people there, Tire. That people from that part of Nigeria, Kogi Central, real people, original people, I must also put that out there. And I also want to appreciate Senator Natasha for the work for donating a free healthcare center, a free maternity center to the people of our constituency, which is what is needed in Nigeria. And it is not rocket science. It is not rocket science to have that in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. You see the way they have churches. You see the way they have churches, like on every street. That's how they should have maternity center, like in everywhere, where women, they can easily go to. Because why? It's not expensive to do. It is not expensive to do. It is not rocket science to do. The other day, we saw the first lady in a nursing home somewhere in Edo State there, in a nursing home. I saw all those nursing students and midwives. By the time these ones get out of that school, where will they get job from? Which institution will they even get the job from? Where? They will just all of them they continue to pour them out. They just litter the country with people with education that have nothing to do with their certificate. Nothing. Where will those people? That is those states that we saw. The same thing goes on in all the 36 states. You go there, they all have all these people. Where will these people get engaged when they are done? It's not a rocket science to build maternity centers. We just saw a video earlier in the week, a woman that died just because she was at the verge of giving birth. That's a shame, a big shame, even to the first lady who is a woman. That kind of a news should be a shame to any country at this stage, 21st century, 2025. In an oil-producing country with massive resources, people still crying at the verge of giving birth. This one not because of complications or anything, just because she has no money. The hospital rejected her 500,000 naira. And we have a president who is now sitting down in Paris on a working visit, as they call it, outside the country. The whole thing is so messed up. But anyways, people always ask for good news. I have one good news today, and I'm so happy that at least the Nigerian media presented that, because I didn't see that anywhere, but I saw it on Arise TV. That autistic guy, Thabo Okeke, who won the Guinness Book of Record on his artwork, that is a good news. And I congratulate him. I congratulate his parents for being there, for raising that child, that boy. Because left for the Nigerian state, that child will rotting away somewhere. That's why I give kudos to his parents. That even with that condition, that child, Tabo Okeke, can still live to do what his mates are doing or what they can achieve. In fact, he has surpassed them already. And congratulations to him. That's a good one. If you are looking for any good news, we can romance with that. You can romance with that one. At least that will take us for a while. As Dele Farotimi said, yes, we're in a full-blown dictatorship. There's no missing word on that at all. It's just the truth. When the country is in a full-blown democracy, what the laborers was talking about on Arise with respect to the tribunal judgment on Edo State election, exactly what we talked about here yesterday, which I alluded to. The fact that, see, the Nigerian court, they are doing nothing. The judges are doing nothing. You see all those things that we're seeing, the electoral, the tribunal, as they are going there day in, day out, submitting document, bringing document to the court, those judges just take them, they just go and dump them inside one room. They are not even looking at them. They don't have time. They're not looking at those things. The judgment says it all. And the Nigerian politicians knows this for a fact. And they continue to give these judges the leeway, the room to continue to deliver this type of judgment. If not the fact that they are responsible for this, then they should have known better. I want to believe that they are part of it. Stop wasting resources. Don't even go there. I will advise the PDP as well, Godalo, just stop. Save your resources. In fact, I will use this medium to advise him and his team. You see that money that you want to spend on the appeal that you will pay to judges, you will use to buy materials and pay people all over back and forth the place. Please, Mr. Aswe, build one free maternity hospital even in your own community in Edo State. Use that money. I believe that money will build 5. Minimum of 5 free maternity hospitals. Forget about even building a standard hospital or healthcare. Maternity hospital, standard one. 5 of them, you can donate them. Choose wherever you want to in Edo State, your state there that you claim to love, the state that you aspire to lead. Use that money. Use it to build those free maternity hospitals. Do that. That will be worthwhile. Your name will be written in gold if you do that. Generation yet unborn will not forget you. History will remember you for good. Do that. Don't waste this money on appeal. Don't waste it on appeal because the needful was not done ab initio, which was what Liberos was talking about. Exactly what I stated there yesterday. You cannot go to court knowing what happened in 2023, knowing what we all went through in 2023. We already know the game. Why still continue to do it? You are educated now. You are a lawyer now. Vast knowledge, vast experience with everything that you have. If your staff is doing that, will you not have fired that staff? I swear, Igodalo. I'm asking you. Or your team. Will you still retain that staff? Anybody that is under you? Will you? Of course not. So why are you doing the same? That's why I concluded that perhaps you are just part of the old rubbish. Don't discontinue this process and use the money for something worthwhile. Because on election day, before election, you know if you know what to do, what to have done. It is clear. 4,000 polling units in Edo State, about almost 4,000, thereabout. And you cannot bring half 2,000 polling unit agents to court. Forget about all this paper you are dumping on court. Dump people, physical human beings, line them up in the court. That when the camera will show the line, endless lines of your witnesses that they are ready. The court will have no seat for them. Yes, the judge will be, you inundate the judges with that. Let's start from there. And you know this. So if you cannot do that, if you cannot prepare for that, during your campaign, before your campaign, during your campaign, on the day of election, don't even think of contesting. Forget it. If you don't have the wherewithal to do that, the capacity to do that, forget it. Don't even do it. That's the minimum. It's even the minimum that you can do. Even if we want to say, okay, let's still continue with this fraudulent electoral system that we're doing, that is your minimum standard that you must do if you are contesting, if you are going for anything in Nigeria. If you can't do that, what's your business? What's your business in the Nigerian electoral terrain? You have no business. If you can't do that, if your party can't do that, you have no business. So don't let's say it clear now, even before they start their campaign for 2027. Let it be clear so that we know who is who. So when somebody is running, starting from next year, now you will see them, they will be coming. You will know that this one is a time waster. You will know that this one doesn't have anything to offer. This one cannot do anything. So you will know them. You will be able to separate the chaff from the wheat. We will know them clearly. Nobody will waste anybody's time. Come 2027. Nobody, I don't want to talk about Labour Party. See, it's not going to happen in 2027 for Labour Party as it stands right now. With this, there has to be a total shift from what we have right now as far as Labour Party is concerned. Right after 2023 election cycle, every other election, Labour Party has been retrogressing in an exponential fashion. Their best run was those elections that followed the 2023, that immediately followed the 2023. Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi. Those elections that follow after that, their standard continue to drop further and further. And if they continue to 2027, a Labour Party will not even gather 100,000 votes. In the entire country, they will not get 100,000 votes. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse for Labour Party. And that is the trajectory. It will continue. That trend is going to continue. It has to be a complete, it will be a complete change. That is why, well, I will leave it for Mr. Peter Obi. Time will tell, as I say. And for the people, the northern Nigerians that are talking about, Mr. Elvis, let me leave it there. For the northern Nigerians, those ones that are saying that they will not vote for Peter Obi for Tinubu in 2027. For me, I think it's just a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell. They will vote for him. They will vote and vote and vote and vote for him again and again and again in 2027. Every politician in Nigeria, almost all of them, have a price. Their price all Mr. Tinubu needs to do is to meet that price. They will vote for him and re-vote for him again in 2027. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. About Peter Obi, to be honest, I don't really want Peter Obi to run under Labour Party. I don't want Peter Obi to run. If Abure come out, not come out, he did there, we not did there. Anyway, Let's go. Let me call on the next person. Oga Henry Gabriel, it's good to have you on the show. Please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. Egobami, please, you need to reconfirm your camera before you come in again. Since you left. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah,
Henry.
good evening, Mr. Elvis. Yeah. First of all, let me go to Natasha. What Nigeria needed, what's evident they need more again. Without you knowing, you can see what is playing the Senate there. How Akpabio is playing like a mini god, emperor. The way he shot all senators who are men, who's supposed to be men in the Senate, to become a sausage. Those are people supposed to be men who supposed to represent Nigerians. They be in the Senate. They have case to bring out to the Senate. Akpabio will sit there and shut them up, and they will not even challenge him. This bold woman came out and challenged the fraudulent senators and so-called Senate president. And some people are in corners asking for evidence. They forgot this lady, she's a lawyer. They forgot she's smart. She's ahead of one of those so-called corrupt senators. You call elders, your Senate. She's ahead of them. They're still analog in their brain. She's more advanced, more than them. I support this woman trillion times. Let me go to celebration. What are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? I don't care if people go to get mad. I don't care. I belong to the palace too. The late Area is my uncle. The mother is my auntie. So people should not come here and tell me we have to be neat. You should keep that aside. Where was Okpebholo? When the old people were crying, they cannot go to farm. Where was this so-called your governor that you people so loved here now? Where was he? But he could run away to the north to beg them, please. So I beg you, we be those we are afraid. Who is afraid? Where was he when people were languishing, destroyed? They buy people a lot, slaughtered. They buy people. People saw it on live on a video. You saw it. Where was this called your favorite governor now? That is better than Obaseki. They're better than every governor that is there because of the hate you have from Obaseki. Obaseki is already gone. Fine, but what is he doing? The security aspect in Edo State. Since he came to this state, do you know how many people? My auntie cannot go to farm no more in Oriomo. Abudu there, he cannot go to farm anymore. People are here. It's good to go and celebrate. What are you celebrating? Where you have your house is on fire. He ran to the north. Where was he before this? He went to the north. He was in Abuja. What's he doing in Abuja? What's he doing in Abuja? He told them, I came from Abuja to come and visit, come and meet you people. Please don't be angry with my Edo people. We will compensate you. Who compensate those farmers who they rape their wife, their children, their daughters? Who? How many our so-called chiefs we have in Edo State came out and demonstrate to the federal government to call for emergency meeting? How many people from the palace went out publicly to say, you know what, we will condemn this killing in our state, this buying in our state. We need to call the federal government to bring security to slaughter all these Fulani bandits out from the farm. How many came out? It just came from Abuja, it went to the palace. Is that the major thing we want in that state right now? People are crying. People are in pain. You know, sometimes people use sentiments because you don't like this person, because you have to be. You don't need to do that. In Nigeria, presidents supposed not to travel to France now because Nigeria people are not happy. People are hungry because of your hate for one person. You use it to say okay, it's right in what we are doing now. Edo State is a village compared to other states. If some of you don't know yet, Some people cannot who don't stay in Nigeria, who don't stay in Edo State. When you come, stay in Lagos or stay in Abuja, you come here to defend all this kind of nonsense. Stay in Benin South, Benin look like a village. Benin City is a city. The roads, there's no road there. We are here talking, we are celebrating. Are we celebrating what?
If Benin look like a village, what was Obaseki's 8 years for?
Sometimes you still have this malaria of Obaseki. That's the problem people have. You have the malaria of Obaseki.
No, I am not Obaseki.
No, you still have this malaria of Obaseki.
No, I was speaking as an Edo man.
If you are an Edo man, is it the time to celebrate? I'm asking you now. If you are an Edo man, if you really an Edo man,
or about Monday,
if you really an Edo man, is it time to celebrate when people are crying, people are mourning?
Nobody here is celebrating though. We just talking about what happened.
What are they doing in the palace?
I don't give a damn about Okpebholo. I don't like.
What are they doing in the palace? It's not celebration.
I don't care about Okpebholo. But
I'm talking about it, but you don't know about it.
Years,
no, I'm telling you now.
Cannot provide security. That Okpebholo that just came in for 3 months. I compared 3 months to 8 years. There's something wrong with that 8 years.
So are you telling me now? For the 3 months, how many months he is now, he cannot provide security for his people?
See, if Okpebholo doesn't provide security, there's a coward.
No, answer a simple question. Don't give me a sentence.
My take is you're comparing 3 months to 8 years. Something is wrong.
If you don't get good answer for me, let me go fight. Let me go. You can talk later. You see, people, you give an excuse every time. Excuse. If you don't provide security, why you don't cry out to the federal government to declare state of emergency in Edo State where people are crying? If you cannot provide security yourself, that 3 months you like those ones who are coming here talking about Obaseki, like Obaseki malaria you still have it in your head. We have new governor now. He cannot take in charge of the state. People are crying, people are dying. He cannot call it for the federal government to declare state of emergency. They declare just like what they declare in what they call it in River State. And here you are giving an excuse. You see the same sickness people have here. Obaseki. What about the lucky Benin who ruled for 8 years? And those people was decaying for 8 years. I'm not feel cry and talk here because it's from the chief's area. People are so hypocrite here sometimes. You are so hypocrite here. Because you hate one person, you always call this person's name again and again. Look, you know who stole our money, who went to jail because of his connection. They let him feel free. People are still celebrating this kind of people. Something's wrong with you people. Some of you people, something wrong with you people there. I don't say it's a mess. Forget about which governor ever ruled. It's a mess. It's dirty. So people should use that energy to make party, to celebrate, like those bingos running around from Abuja to Lagos to Benin, celebrating. Welcome to the governor. We're going to work now. Please focus on our security in our state, infrastructure. We don't have good roads. When it's raining, it's disaster in Edo State. Let them do all the streets, all the roads, do the streets security now the federal government gives state to develop electricity. It's a focus on all these things to develop 24 hours electricity in that state. You should focus. You should go and listen to other state governors. They are doing things. Focus. Not just Agberuism, celebrating. So people, if you don't move that your malaria of Obaseki from your heart, you think of Obaseki tomorrow and tomorrow. Because now we have a new governor now. We should use that energy to tell him, flush out the Sulani Esme in our bush so that people can go to farms. Not people should come and compensate our people too. Just like he went there. You see how shameless people, some of you are here. You people are not ashamed. Your government went to go and beg them. But what about people? They buy your people in your state. Did not people care about your people there? People are so shameless. I'm out here. Thank you.
All right. Oga Henry, thanks for your submission. Your submission. Hold on, sir, please. Your submission is generalizing and denting the image of this wonderful platform. So I'm listening to you from beginning to the end. You people,
Mr. Ives, we have to call a spade a spade. Sorry to
spade your platform speak. Of what?
Yeah.
Why you generalize? Why you say you here? You people here. What do you mean by you people here?
Not you. Some of these people come to challenge me right now.
You can't use the word you people here. If you are talking, point out the people. You can't use that kind of word here.
Mr. Ives, sorry. God bless you. 1 second, sir, please. I don't want to cut you. When someone feels you are attacked, when no one has attacked you, it's a problem. You are coming from a defensive point of view. When no one has pointed anything at you, he says, you also said something. Says some people came to attack you. No one has made any comment here mentioning the name of Obaseki right from when this platform started the broadcast today.
There's nothing wrong mentioning Obaseki. Let me finish.
No one mentioned Obaseki.
Please hold on, please.
Talking about our state, talking about Obaseki every time here.
Hold on, please. You are saying people are talking about Obaseki. When they call out Oshomole, people will mention Lucky Benedion. When you call out Obaseki, people will be mentioning Oshomole. Very soon now, satanic APC people that is in power now will leave. When you mention Okpebholo, people will say, no, talk about Obaseki. So whoever that will take over from Okpebholo will also come. If you mention the person, he will say, no, talk about Okpebholo. Now, so we'll go, they deceive ourselves, they go. What is wrong if Sir Louis talk about Obaseki? He's right, 100%. If you are saying Edo is smelly, Edo is dirty, insecurity is in Edo, this government have just been in power for 3 months. So that means 8 years of Obaseki should continue to be called. What is all this?
Mr. Ivis, listen. 3 months is there, fine. But when the people were crying this and that, they attacked in the farm, where were this same governor for 3 months? It was in Abuja all the time. Why
That's
don't
what I'm saying. When people were crying, Henry, where were you when I was fixing series of protests against Fulani people in Edo?
Go to my page. Go to my page. What I wrote there.
Do anything to read that time?
Go to my page. What I do every time there.
Mr. Elvis, please.
Hold on now.
Okay.
Let one topic finish first.
Sorry,
no, answer
continue.
me. Were you part of the people that raised that protest at that time?
Mr. Elvis, I'm not saying you are not doing what you're supposed to do.
No, you are saying that Okpebholo went to the north. I condemned that already 2 days ago. But fine,
listen.
Sir Louis references satanic Obaseki's government. He has the right. Why not?
Listen, you see, when I said we have new governor out, we should focus on the governor right now. You see, what I'm saying is this. The governor now, look at what he's doing right now. Nothing is going nowhere in that state. Nothing.
Mr. Henry, can I say something, please?
No, let me finish. You can, if I'm dropping, you're going to say something. Don't come, don't target me, please. Let me just say something now because I have to say it. Okay. You see, what I'm saying anger is, what I'm saying angry with, why you don't use the same energy to call out the northern people, said what people are doing to our people in our village, in our farm, we cannot go to farm no more, just like what they emphasize about
How many times did you join this panel to criticize satanic Obaseki when Fulani men bite 82-year-old woman and raped that?
Don't forget, I was in this platform when we managed to support him second time. When he messed up, I won't say it mess up. I said it in this platform.
No, your voice has never been echoed like this.
No, because
come on, let people call out the leaders. Allow them to be, please.
Mr. Elvis, plees. Mr. Henry, please. Mr. Henry, please.
Everybody has to call. If you want to call, let them call. But don't come when I'm talking on my own. Don't emphasize on what I'm talking. Don't interject me. That's it.
No, let me say this because let me tell you one thing. There's one thing. Democracy is a system of government where every democratically elected leader must be criticized and opposed based on policies. One thing I've noticed about some of the Obaseki supporters is you people act as if Obaseki is a messiah. That whenever they speak about Obaseki, there seems to be so much uproar of anger. Take it easy. No one hates Obaseki as a person. We are talking about policies and governance here. This guy came in.
Obaseki was satanic. Let's say it. Please, Mr. Louis, you guys let me talk. Everybody just mute yourself. Please, thank you. With all due respect. Let's say it how it is. The atrocities that have happened under Okpebholo just 3 months is not even up to 2% of what happened throughout the 8 years Obaseki stayed in power. What are you guys telling me? Obaseki that wanted to install another king in Edo, install a northerner in Edo. Are we not the one that raised alarm at that time with a protest to send that northerner they wanted to install as a king out of Edo state? When B say if you concern A, una quiet because the A is affiliated with you. If you reach B, una voice go loud. Give your submission, allow people to give their submission. Simple. And please, this is the second time, Mr. Henry. I don't want maybe you get problem for this platform. Stop generalizing on my platform because the last time you came here, you say this is why you don't come to this platform. Now today you are saying this is how you people talk on this. I don't want you to use that word again here. This is how you people. I don't like
Sorry
it.
if I use that language. Sorry if I use that language. What I wanted to say is this: the same people who is complaining now, they should complain. They should debunk. They should cry so that they should compensate our Edo people too. They should cry out now. It's not too late. Not you, Mr. Elvis. People who are talking now, they should
Cry
call.
out of what? This man has been in power for 3 months. What about the satanism Obaseki created before he left? Why? What happened? Obaseki was the one that created Fulani Esme in Edo State. Are you aware of that? Can you give me a video where Obaseki addressed these people one day?
Do you know the same Fulani people we're talking about now? Most of our people there in Benin, they're the one who give them cow to move around. You don't know that?
Yes, fine. The same people. But me, I'm telling you now, the way satanic Fulani people bite, because they bite thousands of Edo people under Obaseki's watch. Can you give me a video where Obaseki publicly come out to criticize them?
We should call anybody whose position
in that
that
state. Been in power for 3 months.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, no, I'm saying I'm Okpebholo like the support before we speak.
This Nobel Prize man said we should give Tinubu. It's just some months. Let's give it some year. But things are getting worse now. So let's give him 1 year. Let's see. Thank you.
2 days.
Let's give him 1 year. Let's see. Thank you.
From day one. But what I'm saying, why you are checkmating anybody that spent a week in power, always reference to their predecessor. Simple. Why not? So soon will you forget Obaseki? Is it possible now?
Obaseki mess up. We supported Obaseki for 2nd term because of this intimidation. We don't know you're going to mess up. That's fine. But what I'm saying is this.
Obaseki that was shy away, hypocritically shying away not to address Fulani expect by people in Edo State. When we speak like this, we offend so many people. Whereas I don't care. Do I look like who cares? Now to all of them, they log out. They say, "Oh, the way they
listen, Mr. Evie, listen. I'll be PDP. I'll be APC. I'll not be Obaseki main man. I want the better Edo. That's all. I don't even care about a person entirely. I care for the state. That's why. Because if I go to Nigeria, I'm still Lagos. Now Benin the state.
Make them not forget to add Obaseki to the state.
Those states look like village. No matter how they will talk and reach. We should focus how to build our state. Period. We should forget about pollinators. Thank you.
The people who sing Obaseki's praises are the people who directly benefited from him and his government. We know them on social media. I don't do that here.
But I'm not included. You know I'm not included. I don't do things like that. I'm not included. I don't do politics. I just come online in your platform, other platforms.
But then when you are talking about insecurity, you should direct it to Obaseki's tenure. That Obaseki, say it how it is. Obaseki created Fulani Esme. And the same Fulani Esme that they have given them stability, they are the one tormenting Okpebholo's government right now. Okpebholo did not create any Fulani Esme yet. Simple. He have not.
Okay, you want to tell me now, you have to embrace this Fulani in our state now. As he's there now. He's the governor, he's the chief executive officer. You have to embrace them now.
Embrace it. Criticize Okpebholo for going to all the way to the north. Go to use need. They beg them. I criticized him yesterday or day before yesterday.
But himself to call the people. But you have to call in other people too to come and beg for our people too. Where they our people. You have to do this too.
I talked about it yesterday.
Not
so
you.
It's too late
I'm
now.
talking about the governor to do it by himself.
I already discussed that. I said Okpebholo went all the way to the north. He could not talk about the Edo people that the satanic Fulani Esme have been tormenting for years. He went there begging them because of desperation to win his court case. I talked on yesterday, I've been there before yesterday. He's on Nigeria was there. We know they pour water for man, they talk for here. But you try to stop people when they are blaming Okpebholo, referencing Obaseki to him, you say no. Why not? It's too soon now. If Okpebholo do his first 4 years, and at the end of the day,
it disappoints me. I didn't say we should not criticize Obaseki, but at this moment now we have a new government. Let's focus on our new government. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And my brother, the current government
in Benin language, you understand they talk so.
No.
Don't need to look for Obaseki again. It's already it's a loose man. He fucked up already. Sorry, my language.
He should be in jail. He should be in jail. We cannot continue to be saying people are losing, but let more move on.
We celebrate criminals in our country. Mr. Evans, you cannot change it.
Exactly. It should be Obaseki should be in jail. Now,
this is what I said every time here.
Someone like Babangida to come out the other day confessing publicly. Somebody's supposed to be in his wheelchair inside the prison.
But
he come out confessing.
They donate $3 million for him now. They donate $3 million for him. You said this is how the system is. So poor. They celebrate criminals.
So, I beg, if anybody on this platform, my duty is to protect everybody's opinionism here. Please allow people to speak as long as they are not breaking the rules of the platform. Anybody that want to talk about the previous government, talk about satanic Obaseki, satanic Oshomole, satanic Lokigbenedion, even probably satanic Okpebholo in advance, let them express themselves. There's nothing wrong about it. Because all these people, they are the same. They just come in with a different color, hoping they want to do something good for you. They will end up doing 4-8 years. They will leave. Nothing will ever change. That's what we be getting since I grow up. Nothing they change. I know it that they do all the way they come from Lucky, but they don't come here. I've never seen governors that have actually turned Edo State to how we want it to be. All of them are biased. Is Obaseki, if case you don't know the reason why Aswe is struggling today, now Obaseki. Aswe doesn't have any state to his name. Even some people are saying, no, he was part of Obaseki's government and all that. That's not enough. The satanic footprint Obaseki left is what is hindering Aswe Ighodaro today. I told him personally. If you know, say they listen to me right now, you have his contact. Tell him. I told him personally, and I have the proof. I told him personally, personal one-on-one. I used it to pray for him, and he answered with a resounding amen to it. What are you telling me? Now everything will tell talk for you. Prayer, we should be praying in life, say, may other person see, no affect us. Whether you like it or not, I swear would have been far, far, far better than Obaseki. No talking might be. But when you come under the satanic umbrella of person where don't shit for everywhere, my brother, it's not too easy to grow. I swear would have been far better than Obaseki. Can't you see the way he was relating with people? Some people thought he was hypocritical. He was not. That's his lifestyle. What talk might be now? Because when I like person, they talk about it, it will become problem. Obaseki is part of the problem of the insecurity we are facing today. More talk about be.
Elvis, are you making support? Are you making support for second term?
Please, you hold on. I don't. What you are doing, don't push me to take action against you, Henry. Please. You want somebody just now that you did not give birth to. You disrespected him. You insulted him. You told him over his life he shouldn't interject you anymore. Why are you interjecting me? What makes you think you have the right to unmute yourself to interject me here? When you just want somebody, a grown-up man, that should not in his life interject you anymore. Let's embrace some decorum here, please. What is all this? What talk might be? We're talking about insecurity. Tony Kabaka, Obaseki cannot go beggar for us, make it work for him. Obaseki cannot go beggar Bosto for us, make it work for him. He get into office, he discarded them. So, what are we talking about? All of them will come in a different form, to hurt us. We'll be praising and singing their praises. Not knowing they are the same people recycling themselves.
Mr. Evans, people ask when Tony Kabaka to work for
Please, hold on, let me finish. Hold on. All of them are the same. They are shameless. They are satanic. That is how I pour water for man, they talk here. I did Nigeria, I know they hide myself. That is how they hide myself. All of them put you on earth where we are today. Now make someone like satanic Babangida come out at the other, they confess it publicly. Nigerians have moved on now since the last time he confessed. Everybody don't move on. Nobody even remember that confession anymore. Nobody. If he's favoring us, we'll be talking. We'll be protective. If he's not favoring us, we'll be talking. How can we do comparison over somebody that's been in office in 3 months? If you're talking about how he got into power, he stole himself, he ring the election to I'll be hearing. Not comparing in terms of insecurity. No, it's not yet. And if you have to criticize his insecurity that is happening under his watch, Obaseki must be dragging. Why not? Obaseki is satanic as far as I'm concerned. As when Godaro came into waiting beneath the talk, so although you went with normal plan, something like that. He used the head to carry waiting on plan, waiting on gather. Normally, don't you know that Aswai Godaro he has a magnetic personality? His magnetic personality was so obvious. But the hindrances that affected him, the satanism of Obaseki. What are we talking about? The same satanism that Obaseki embraced, fighting with the king of the king of Benin City. That is what Henry is indirectly and stylishly demonstrating right now. All his supporters, all of them are satanic. Because Obaseki hate the Oba of Benin, their satanic supporters also hate the Oba of Benin. They are stylish, some of them they stylishly try to criticize the Oba of Benin. Because your leader, your satanic leader was doing it. He tried to install different set of satanic enemy or whatever in Edo State. It didn't work. You lot who followed him, who like him, you also stylishly demonstrated that satanism. It's impossible on my platform. I've said this so many times. I'm not to beg anybody to come here. You are not doing me a favor by coming here. I bet you. I will present for 1 hour. I will end the show. I have other colleagues who do their show. They don't give a link for anybody to come to the panel. What makes you some people think that, oh, let me join to help him? We all are putting our voices out there to see how we can rescue our country. I'm only privileged to sublet a platform from YouTube. Now, me get YouTube. If it's easy, build your platform. What did they make me angry right now? Because almost everybody is guilty of this thing. When the concept is where you love, the while go come. When the concept is where you hate, your submission will be fluent. Now, so want to get that better Nigeria that we want. Somebody came to confess the other day, Nigerians have moved on because we are very quick to move on in everything. Now you are telling us, forcing us now for everybody to move on because now Obaseki. Now everybody just move on just like that. Satanic Oshomoleti tomorrow, I still haven't moved on. Because now Oshomole they carry Obaseki come. So for now they drag Obaseki on and they remember the call Oshomole. Yes. So Obaseki one and they talk to tomorrow now. There is information going on already, which is they never use and send me message. Don't worry. The party will go join very soon. I go see how. Some of them go shame go let you still come here and criticize them. Shame go let you still come here because a lot of you are hypocrites. Both on the panel, on the comment section, or on the phone. Look where we are today. Nothing is working. Some of you in abroad cannot even visit Nigeria because of insecurity. But you are part of the people that is demonstrating biasness. You don't want to make the country better. Your submission only come in fluently when the person is not in your cycle. But when the person is in your cycle, everybody start blabbing. Everybody automatically become a stammerer. What is good about Obaseki? 8 years in office. Frowning everywhere. When we were shouting Obaseki is creating insecurity, Obaseki could not dare. Let's say things how it is. That's the only way we can move Nigeria. For all this hypocritical, so when we go touch on the people, I'm not part of it. I will never be part of it. I've said it so many times. I told you guys I supported Peter Obi. I proudly supported Peter Obi. I said if Peter Obi is sworn in from day one, we checkmate him. Some of you fight me that time when they never ring the election. I said no, from day one, I want to checkmate my principal. And I say lie, give her time. Now, once you what time? You get time, you get time. Many of you listening to me right now, you never old. Do you know what 8 years? One satanic person will come in and do 8 years. The other one will do 8 years. Remove 8 years from your age right now. When Lucky Benedo to rule. Every one of you listening to me right now. Multiply 8 years of satanic Lucky Benedion, satanic Oshomole, satanic Obaseki, plus all of that together, and then subtract it out of your age. Tell me how old you are now. Then some of the clap for person where you just new start now. No, that's still 8 years. You are getting old. The result that we all are clamoring for, we have not seen any. Everybody's crying for 2027. And Tinubu don't enter. I'm you move on. No, you move on. Nigerians are good to move on. Is rubbish. I beg. I respect everybody on this platform, and it's my responsibility to protect all my panelists. I can't sit here intimidating one panelist because you talk about Obaseki. Who is Obaseki? Somebody that's supposed to be stoned to prison because we live in a satanic country where none of them go to prison. How many governors don't say they go to prison? How many governors you see they've probed? Obaseki lied deceitfully that he want to probe Oshomole like 3 times. I have the proof. I don't talk. When I'm talking, even though I'm shouting, I'm yelling, or I'm angry, I still listen to myself. He promised 3 times that he want to probe Oshomole. Fear not let him. Oshomole came out only once out of the 3 times where he bragged. Say, he cannot probe me because it's part of the 30 billion water storm project scam. Till today, Obaseki not dead. That's why they come out for office. The satanic Okpebholo now said they want probe Obaseki. I don't say program. If I tell you, all these people are the same people. It don't matter the party where they come out from. When I said no, Nigerians, look, listen, it's so sad. No. Obaseki. Can anybody hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Obaseki can never be probed. Obaseki can never be probed by Okpebholo. I tell you now, all of them are satanic. They are friends. They know themselves. Whenever you see them fighting, they are only fighting politically. They are not fighting because of you and I. They are fighting politically for their selfish interest. They don't probe themselves. Now only you and I they fight for here. So I'm not here to protect any of them. I don't know them. I don't want to be their friend. I know they're hungry. I don't want to be close to them. I don't want to be affiliated with them. And lastly, anybody who comes to this platform to directly or indirectly throw mat to the king of Benin, you'll be blocked on earth and in heaven. I don't care the duration where you are, the duration or the time you've been with me on this platform. They cause that rubbish. I'm a son of the soil. I will never allow that rubbish to be demonstrated on my platform. They cause that rubbish now. What is wrong if Okpebholo went to visit the Oba of Benin? As you hear they come from where they go thief demanding for court, you go hear they say, okay, security, will not come. Oh yeah, wipe the command. They tell you say that they pursue like that. I mean, no say they are friends with the people that the cabals that you and I don't know. None of them will give you that you are looking for. Unfortunately, they're not giving it to you. So if you visited the Oba of Benin or not, doesn't have anything to do with the insecurity. Now, so me and you go, you're 8 years, another 8 years, you go old, I go old. We'll still be here deceiving ourselves. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I'd like us to move on.
Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Elvis.
Go ahead quickly.
Well, thank you for that submission. Thank you for that comment. When Mr. Alex, I've been looking for Mr. Alex for days now. When Mr. Alex was always coming here, talking about the atrocity of Obaseki, where is Mr. Gabriel? 3 days ago, we were talking about this Uromi killing here. How we chastised Okpebholo for going to Kano. We didn't. Where was Mr. Gabriel? Henry Gabriel. Now because tribunal didn't go in your favor, tribunal didn't go.
I was in Nigeria. I was in Nigeria. I did on
Nigeria,
ground.
okay. I mean that's fair enough. But my brother said, let's call a spade a spade. One thing is, we need to unite together with ourselves. These guys don't care about us. They don't care. Obaseki, honestly, in fact, there are red oil in the eyes of Obaseki because he knows when this Fulani S-men killing starts in Edo State. Thank you very much, sir.
Anyway, I appreciate you all. Everyone on the platform are giving their submission. You left again. It would have been your turn now to speak. But let me quickly go back to Sir Louis. Let's have final submission. 2 minutes. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good
Go
evening.
ahead. 2 minutes.
Yes. Just a quick one. I think where we are right now, I like the gentleman was talking about declaring state of insecurity, or I mean, looking at the state of insecurity. Sorry, pardon my expression. Declaring a state of emergency in the country, not just in Edo State alone. I saw several videos of Benue State, Kogi State, other states in Nigeria that are currently under the attack of the Fulani henchmen. So many. You know, what happened in Uromi? Yes, we condemned it. You know, you voiced your condemnation because we don't support jungle justice on this platform. But that should also be an eye-opener because at the moment now, there are many of these people inside the forest within Edo State and other states in Nigeria. So I believe that the governors need to work together. They really need to put up a good security strategy to try to provide security for the people of the south region, because these guys are on a mission. These guys were there for so many years. Years ago, during the last administration in those states, I think some men were killed. I think 7 men. I don't know what happened in a particular attack. The families of these people carried their dead bodies to the government house. Several occasions like that. When there were several reports. But why did this one in Uromi? Why did it make the news? It's because the people of Uromi, went to attack the Fulani henchmen. That's why it's making news. If it were to be the Fulani henchmen that attacked the people of Uromi, I don't think he would have gained the amount of attention that he has gotten. That's to tell you the bias in the reportage of many people, how they report the Fulani henchmen, their atrocities, and their attack on the Nigerian people. We seem to always, it's more one-sided. Yes, we are not supporting that our people should take laws to their hands. No, but the government they need to be very active. They need to work to provide security for the people of the state, because I fear that there's more tougher attack that will come. These people, they're not going to just look at the fact that people will attack and just relax. No, there's more and it's going to be extremely intense. And people of Uromi need to be careful. And not just Uromi, down to Fuga, down to Akoko Edo, even down to Benin. Everyone need to be on alert. Kogi State also, I saw several videos from there. I saw several videos from Benue State. I saw several videos from Kwara State. So there's a lot happening in the country. So we have to understand that it's a concern for every right-thinking Nigerians. When we come here to discuss on how we can move forward as a country. Because right from, I think I joined this platform during the obedient movement. And since then, it's just been positive, submission on Nigeria as a country, because we want it to work for everybody. The security, it affects one, it affects all. Edo State is a state where most people coming from the east, you have to go through Edo State before you can go to the southwest. People coming from the other side, so Edo State is just in the middle of one place where people travel through, so if the Edo State is not secured, it affects not only the Edo people, it affects people who are coming to do business, traveling through the state, people who are also within the neighboring state will also...
All right, Mr. Louis, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time with us on this broadcast. Mr. Henry Gabriel, thank you, sir. Please, your 2 minutes. Okay, Mr. Henry, you are not there.
I pass to somebody. I'm out. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Please, your 2 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Evans. I sent you a link earlier today. It's about the Northerners that had this press conference.
I saw it. I wanted to display it, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. tomorrow, yeah. I think it's relevant. And it's part of what Mr. Gabriel talked about, you know, which is relevant. But I think event has overtaken it for the day. Something that, yes, as you said, tomorrow
No, the
is another
submission
day.
was brilliant. I understand where it's coming
Yes.
from. But what I'm saying is that if we are criticizing A, let's criticize B at the same time. All of them are affiliated with this satanism.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I said also earlier that with respect to Labour Party, that I didn't want to say anything about it, but something came to my mind. You know, Abure and his people, there's this one defense that they always have, that they've been putting on the table. Since Kingdom Come, they've been saying it, and they believe that they are entitled, they believe that they are is a justification, is fact that is a moral justification for them to always come out with that position. They will always say that they've been in Labour Party since 20 years, 25 years ago. They've been in Labour Party. Where are all these people? I have a question for Mr. Abure today. Now that this case somehow find itself to the Supreme Court and a judgment has been given. I have this question for Mr. Abure and his cohort there. Is it only the people that joined Labour Party 20, 30, 25 years ago that voted for Labour Party in 2023? Because if you say that because you have been there 20, 30 years ago, so you have this entitlement to remain in leadership in perpetuity, is insane. The fact that you have been there for 20, 30 years ago, and some of your cohorts there with your team there parading yourself as leaders of Labour Party, that doesn't give you the right that you have to be in that position in perpetuity forever, disregarding the entire internal democratic process of the party. Because it is everybody, 99.9% of people that voted for Labour Party in 2023 only know Labour Party maybe 6 months, barely 6 months before the election. Because they could have said that I didn't know Labour Party 20, 30 years ago. Let me vote for the party that I've known 20, 30 years ago. So, Mr. Abure, you can see that your argument is so flat. It's flat in the sense of logic. So you people should just leave this party alone. The only thing I can say that there is that window, that little window that can still bring Labour Party back with Mr. Peter Obi still being part of it. There's that little window now, and I said little. And that little window is closing by the day. It's shrinking by the day. That space is shrinking by the day. Get out with your team so that there will be openness, so that people can coalesce again. People can begin to come back again, so that Mr. Peter Obi can have the platform to run in 2027. Even though the electoral system is still not in favor of, it's not in the favor of anybody in Nigeria except the crooked ruling, the ruiners or the rulers that are in charge. So there's that little window. I will call on him to just obey the court order, and because whenever the court order favors them, they will be singing. They will be singing. When it does not favor them, they will either disregard, disobey the court order, and they will say it is the worst thing that has ever happened since the creation of the world. So I will call on him and his team to please take the path of honor. At least this is a soft landing. The Supreme Court has given him a soft landing. He should take it and get off the space and let the party move on. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it there for today. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your consistency, your wonderful submission here. I'm very, very grateful. Give us a mandate. Are you there? You're the last person. If you're not there, I'm pressing the button.
thank you very much. I know
Thank
you are
you.
quick. You want to go rest for the weekend, but let me give my 2 minutes. Maybe if I give my 2 minutes, then you can shut it down. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Well, I think on Abure, there is no how you would do it. I think there's a adage in Yoruba. Kosibaye she kini kan tí kò ní rùn. There's no how you do it that it will not smell. Abure is Abure is a stinking garment, so he will always stink. Abure stinks. I wonder if he has a family, and if he has a family, if he has a family, honestly, they should be ashamed. Abure stinks. He stinks. He stinks like Shalanga. If you know what they call Shalanga, pit toilet. Abure stinks. He lacks character. He lacks integrity. He lacks everything that you can think about in a sane man. Abure stinks. He stinks like a rag. He stinks like a pit toilet. He's a dishonorable man. Abure should be walking and be covering his face. Abure stinks. Abure is a gutter. He stinks and stinks and stinks. Abure should be ashamed. He's a thief. He's a rogue. Abure is a disgrace. In fact, it's from Edo State. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Honestly, I don't know what to say. But looking at things right now, if Nigerians don't arise, you think you can go to the ballot and chase out these criminals? Forget about it. You cannot chase out these criminals on the ballot. Forget about it. Not when this criminal drug baron remain as your president in court. Nigerians, arise. These guys won't go out by force. They have to go out by tikpati kuku. That's how you can chase them out. These ones they don't have anything to offer you. They are criminals everywhere. Criminals. Where's Obaseki today? He has jet out. As he jet out, he's already collecting, already forming an alliance. Don't worry, you'll be surprised when he comes back. Nigerians, the whole thing is in your hand. How you save your country is in your hand. These guys, they all stink. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Nigeria Watch Media is the only thing working in Nigeria right now. Thank you. Have a good evening.
All right, give us a mandate. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, Sir Louis, Mr. M. Gabriel. I hope me sad that you could not give your submission today. I would have been very happy to hear your submission. But nevertheless, tomorrow is another day. I have someone calling in. Who is calling in this time? Hello, good evening to you. Name and where you call it from. Yeah, thank you, sir. What's your name? Yes, sir.
My name is Dennis.
Mr. Dennis, I beg, quick talk to us. We'll be done close.
We love you so much. You remain the best. Thank you. In this social media, you are the number one. You are the best.
Thank you.
We like the way you talk. You talk raw. You talk everything. Thank you. Your head will never run tonight in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Those that are planning evil for you, they will use their to carry their load in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
No weapon from against you shall prosper wherever they are in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
My brother, carry on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
We love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right. That's good. Thank God I picked. That's a good prayer. I like that. And I say amen to it all the time. Nobody join me say amen for comment section. What did they have? Anyway, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. We've come to the end of the broadcast. No, I'm not the peak call again, my people.
Mr. Elvis, speak now. Speak. Considering the fact that no calls today, I don't. Maybe before I joined the panel, but I don't think so, though.
Okay, make a quick pick. Hold on. All right, Mr. Ben, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Always. I don't see you don't tire. So I just want to appreciate you for all that you do.
Thank you.
I mean, you're a blessing to Nigeria as a country. All those people when they caught Wala for that country, when they impoverish their own people, and God I go punish all of them. All those people when they impoverish their own people, by making them poor. In everything, and God will punish all of them. Mr. Elvis, you're a blessing to Nigerians worldwide. And I want to say this to you: we are very proud of you. We are proud of Nigeria Watch Media. We are proud of this media, and this media shall go to greater heights every day and every day. Mr. Jonathan, God bless you, sir. Give us a mandate. God bless you. To the other man on the platform, God bless you. Mr. Elvis, God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you, man. Nigeria Watch will never fail. Nigeria Watch will never fall. We are proud of this platform, and this platform is only going to greater heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Ben. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank God, say Mr. Jonathan say make I pick. Mr. Jonathan, I say because I don't tire. Sometimes I just want to, end the show and reminisce over other stuff. But nevertheless, thank you. Madabella Naomi, thank you very much, man. Thanks for your encouragement, your support, always, your prayers. I'm very, very grateful, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone right there who joined us today. Like I said before, my people on the panel, Mr. Jonathan, Oga Henry, give us a Monday, Sir Louis. Let's another person join. We come out. I don't know who was that. I know that Obama could not give a submission, but somebody else, but whoever it was, I want to say I appreciate you. Yes, sometimes we shout for we talk about the pain we are facing in our country is just too much. I'm telling you. Now Nigeria midday. I talk to una, so no light for Nigeria. No light. I say Nigeria for Lagos. No light for here. It's crazy.
If you no get light for that part of Lagos where you dey, so what is happening to people where they for Yanokpaja?
Your day, as I thought on, so no lights. I feel carried.
All people where they for Alagbado.
I'm telling you, now band A will be band A. We have
suffering like those one we can't dey for band D, band G. Those one no get chance at all.
It's crazy, man. I was listening to a radio today inside my car when I was driving home, where a lot of people were complaining over the darkness in this country. It's crazy, man. Oga CM, this time when they call now, this man. Sir? Good evening, sir. Talk to us. Yes, sir.
I didn't want to say. I hear when you say you want quickly close. Now I say I feel no meet up. But no problem, sir. Maybe I couldn't meet up today, maybe tomorrow. But no, that's all right. You come because of me. You come because of me. And then anyway, shall let me leave it like that.
You wanted to come to the panel. You wanted to come to the panel.
Yeah, say when I do the house, I do the wash back. So I can just listen to the thing. So
oh yeah, come now. Make I give you time to talk to us. Your submission is need to be here. Come, come in.
Yeah, so my happiness that court don't sack Abure, so there may be slight hope. So we should not form alliance.
Oh yeah, come talk now for panel quickly.
That's what they say the rig election, right? After we don't close only units, we don't close everywhere. If they bring somebody else, come vote.
Look at the angle. Black give us a mandate, take coming.
Only units don't close. We don't close everywhere. If they bring last person to come vote. Okay, let's rig it.
Not be ringing now. Who shall be ringing again? They say if I bring you in a ringing. Now give us a mandate. Oh yeah, may you come now. You still there here for 4. Come to the panel and I can't talk quickly. Where you did? Okay, never reach house. Oh. Tomorrow, if you come, you can't talk on my bed. Yes. Oh.
Should be sacked, except from the party. All those they are gang, they should all leave. Then Peter Obi and Daddy Baba met to cool down with their legs so to call resort of that call resort to the party the way it should be. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Now, that is the foundation. And now people can say that this person in want no square. So now you even find them, them all those nonsense. Labor, people will come back to labor now. I put it down for what? That big snake, when they drive people away, they don't cut the head. So,
all right. We'll expatiate on it tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Good night, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, true, sir. Some people might have something doing before you come in. Maybe we'd already close. It happens all the time. But nevertheless, Aburi, like as I talked about before, if Aburi say not go this, I'm gonna go use rope, tie him, we'll carry and go where he come from for Edo State. That's the only thing we can do. So, but nevertheless, I appreciate every one of you, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you so much for everyone that came to the panel. Thanks for those of you that called into the show today. And thank you very much once again, Mother Bella, Naomi, Auremi, Abdul. Thank you very much for the support earlier on. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you. Abo Aze, God bless you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you very much, Mother Bella, Naomi, once again, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Beck, Mark, and Gabriel, Mike Akambare, we get Info. I can see you. Thank you, my people. Then I have Uyi Desmond. Thank you. Black Panther, you did comment section since. Thank you, my brother. Tomorrow we'll hear your voice. Your submission yesterday, they called me for that submission. Some people, they talk about it. Love Maduka. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Ajio, Deborah. Again, Divine Cross in the building. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Madam Ame Bright. I believe I saw her earlier on, right? Somebody Ame Okusun. Thank you very much. Oige. I think that's it. Patricia Enofe, my dear sister, it's been a while. Good to hear from you. Thank you very much for joining us today. Wisdom Lucky, thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Adewale James Obayale, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Ben Osahon, thank you, my brother, and thanks for calling in earlier on as well. I appreciate every one of you. My brother that called in, Dennis, I guess, thank you very much for that prayers. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, my people. Here on this platform, we offend people, we make people laugh. The people who we offend today, tomorrow we'll make them laugh. People will make laugh today, tomorrow we'll still offend them. That's why you must have the ability to manage us on this platform. Nobody come here in composure to compose yourself, how to handle people. No, we say things how it's supposed to be. In the process, we offend so many people. In the process, we make some people smile, but it doesn't mean we are making you smile. It doesn't mean that we cannot make you sad tomorrow. We are just here. It is called panel. We say it how it is. Always understand with us at all times. Let's stand for what is right. That is my preaching all the time. Let's stand for what is right. It doesn't matter if what is wrong is affiliated to you, then you not start blabbing. No, let's stand for what is right. As far as I'm concerned, none of our leaders is doing the right thing. Let's be honest ourselves. None of them before now and right now, none of them is doing the right thing. So we have to call them all out equally. I appreciate you all, my people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys, fingers crossed, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so that we can continue from where we stop. Take care, my people. God bless you all. Bye for now.
Evani maru tefi kwa wa, madaga wo, amwe firi wa. enake no gato vago osame generame enake nagari ushina dano yebe ajebena osagu meto vago irefu ebietete iakwero ya uge yekena mio hata my money day imieva kome osenina okpegbe shevako amiebi na ma emiene gegi okpegbe krisadi no goven opiano meyo negi go no ma ono negi igu sebu omujuwa akona na do vefe iva ko ave sefe agi una dia ya de na bon akona na ito egbe iteveni pia eviteveni ku waga we biese o no bu kamina tuajo o osagu me ware ni mio matien no ma mio matien agite ojo oh osagu me ware ni mio matien no ma mio matien oh agite ojo oh iteveni pia ke viteveni ko wa yalare o waki madosi ona owe kyo amega mwe o weno yo hana iruwe managi we biojo agi sede yu ke katona ebi na uyo hao haya ba obanagi uda abagba ebe agi sebe ibiedu be ama fanoko agi ebi noruwe ama nagi lawa agi sede na boye o piano veigo agi jigo baka eya ubo ai ono na anu sake agon o sakume yo ti o me gbigo kumeri yo ti o me bomo o sanu kumeri yo ti o be buto me na ti oju o sakume ware ni mi o ba ti e be gbigo be bomo no ma mi o ba ti e be buto me agi ti ojo o sakume ware be gbigo ni mi o ba ti e be bomo no ma mi o ba ti e be buto me agi ti ojo o sakume ware be gbigo ni mi o ba ti e oh ma mi o ba ti e agi ti